All right, you magnificent creatures, and your equally magnificent, maybe occasionally baffling animal companions. Welcome to the deep dive.
Hmm.
Today we are, let's say, fearlessly plunging into the cosmos. We're trying to figure out that age-old question. Why does your pet do that ridiculously weird thing?
Exactly. Forget training, forget common sense.
Yeah, forget all that.
Today we're blaming the stars because, let's be honest, trying to figure out why Mittens is batting at, invisible things at 3 a.m., it's impossible.
It's futile.
Clearly it's cosmic, so get ready, everyone, because every head-scratching, sofa-shredding, weirdly endearing behavior is about to be, well, majestically explained by the Zodiac.
Okay, so grab your telescopes, grab your treat bags. We're about to unveil what the stars supposedly dictate about our furry, scaly, feathered overlords.
Yeah.
And the astrological insights we've gathered, well,
There's something else.
they really are something. Okay, let's kick things off. First up, the fiery reign of Aries. Pets born March 21st to April 19th. What cosmic chaos are these little firecrackers brewing?
Aries pets, oh, bless their chaotic hearts. They operate on pure, just unadulterated impulse.
No filter.
None. Think tiny furry missiles. No guidance system. Impulse control. What's that? You even think about opening the door.
Gone.
They're already 3 towns over, chasing a dust bunny that, only exists in their head.
Oh, absolutely. These are the pets, right? They see a closed door, and it's like a personal affront. They launch a full-scale assault.
Yeah, with their whole body.
And a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, mortal enemy. Must be vanquished.
Immediately.
With extreme prejudice.
And apparently these little dynamos are natural leaders, which, let's be real, just means they're the first one to bark at nothing at 4 a.m.
Right. And all the other pets just follow them into the abyss of noise.
Exactly.
It's their cosmic destiny. They're the instigators, pioneers of pandemonium. And this week's astrological outlook for your Aries buddy, well, prepare for the inevitable.
Oh, I love this part. Okay, here it is. Driven by insatiable curiosity and, frankly, zero foresight, you will discover and promptly devour a forbidden snack of indeterminate age. From under the sofa,
Naturally.
your human's reaction will likely involve dramatic hand gestures and possibly some questionable language. Enjoy the chaos. Sounds about right, doesn't it?
Spot on. Now, what about Taurus pets? April 20th to May 20th. What governs these steadfast souls?
Oh, Taurus. The connoisseurs of comfort, the gurus of gourmet naps.
Devotees of the snack.
Absolutely. If your pet's life goal is maximizing coziness and, like, strategically positioning themselves for treats,
Yeah,
you probably got a Taurus.
you definitely do. These are the ones who think sunbeams are like the 8th wonder of the world.
Totally.
And they can tell the difference between kibble brands like a sommelier.
Oh, for sure. And try moving a Taurus pet who's achieved peak relaxation. Just try.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
It's like reasoning with a mountain.
Exactly. The resistance?
Yeah.
Epic. Probably comes with dramatic size, too.
Oh, the size that could curdle milk, their dedication to leisure, to food. It's really inspiring in a way.
It really is. And their astrological forecasts this week.
Utterly predictable, wouldn't you say?
Nailed it. A bounty of delectable treats will mysteriously appear, seemingly conjured by the universe itself.
As it should be.
You will respond with a regal air of nonchalance, maybe a subtle tail flick, but deep down you knew this delicious destiny was coming.
Of course they did.
The stars, after all, align for snacks.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. The whirlwind. Gemini pets. May 21st to June 20th. What delightful duality did these energetic enigmas bring?
Gemini pets.
Oh.
Oh boy. They're basically tiny, furry contradictions.
Mm.
Always in motion.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute they're purring on your lap like the broken lawnmower. The next,
Chaos.
scaling the curtains like they're auditioning for Mission Impossible, the chaotic version. Their energy levels.
Yeah.
Let's just say chill is not in their vocabulary.
Not at all. That dual nature is just, it's
Yeah.
right there. They can switch from super affectionate to total mayhem
Yeah,
instantly
yeah.
with zero warning. Keeps you guessing, right? And frequently picking up the pieces.
Always picking up pieces. And they are chatty. That dog barking at a leaf 3 blocks away.
Classic Gemini.
The parrot who's perfectly mimicked the smoke detector sound. Just for kicks.
Undeniably Gemini. They have opinions on everything.
Even if those opinions sound suspiciously like an 80s sitcom theme song.
Communication, yeah, in
Yeah.
its most bizarre forms. That's key for Gemini pets. And their horoscope this week. It just captures that perfectly.
Oh, it's a masterpiece. Listen to this. Today, you will either make a new best friend, likely a squirrel you plan to torment,
Right.
or You will identify a sworn enemy, possibly your own reflection.
Werewolf.
Or, alternatively, in true Gemini fashion, you might achieve both within the same 5 minutes. The possibilities are endless and slightly terrifying.
So true. Okay, our cosmic journey continues. Cancer pets, June 21st to July 22nd. What emotional depths are we talking about here?
Cancer pets.
Yeah.
They're the ultimate emotional sponges. They bond to their humans with the intensity of like 1,000 suns. The mere thought of being separated sends them into this dramatic tailspin of despair. They're the little shadows, right? Follow you to the bathroom.
And look deeply offended if you close the door.
Exactly. Like, how dare you?
Their emotional radar is just incredibly fine-tuned. A slightly raised eyebrow, that's a grave insult.
Totally. And being left alone, even for 5 minutes to get the mail.
Betrayal, epic betrayal, requires massive apologies. And probably snacks.
Definitely snacks. And they weaponize guilt like pros. Forget the pre-departure cuddle. Oh, prepare for the stairs.
The withering stares and the sighs makes you question everything.
You feel the weight of the universe judging your inadequate affection.
Their inner world, it's complex. Neediness and devotion all mixed up. This week's horoscope, it offers a glimpse.
It's heart-wrenching. You will bravely endure a period of solitude, lasting approximately the time it takes your human to check the mail.
The horror.
The emotional trauma will be significant. Upon their return, immediate and excessive pampering is required as compensation.
Obvious.
Bonus points if treats are involved, of course.
Always bonus points for treats. Okay, let's bask in the glory now. Leo pets, July 23rd to August 22nd. What regal pronouncements do these divas have?
Leo pets. Absolute royalty. If your pet has ever, like, paused mid-zoomie just to strike a pose.
Expecting applause.
Totally. Expecting applause, maybe a photo shoot. You've got a Leo. They operate under the belief that the entire universe revolves around them. Just them.
Their flair for the dramatic, their need for attention, legendary, mundane stuff becomes a grand performance. Did they use the litter box?
Standing ovation required.
Did they catch the slobbery tennis ball?
Declare a national holiday in their honor.
And the sheer entitlement, praise for just existing, ignore them for 5 seconds.
Full-blown theatrical production. Exaggerated size, dramatic collapses, soulful gazes.
The gazes that could melt glaciers. Their need to be the center of attention is, well, non-negotiable. The horoscope this week reflects that perfectly.
Oh, it's pure Leo. Today, as is your divine right, you will command the undivided attention of all present. Revel in the adoration, for it is your birthright. The cosmos itself acknowledges your inherent fabulousness.
Of course it does. Let's gracefully transition to Virgo pets. August 23rd, September 22nd. What meticulously organized chaos do these earth signs bring?
Virgo pets, the obsessive compulsives of the animal world, they spend like half their day on rigorous self-grooming.
And probably judging your grooming habits while they're at it.
Oh, definitely. Casting a very judgmental eye.
And their inclination towards order. Okay, maybe it's an order only they understand, but it's there.
Right. They might not arrange toys by color, but there's a logic. A very specific pet-centric logic.
And their standards for cleanliness, let's just say, demanding.
Oh, the standards. Food bowl not sparkling. Kibble not organic. Locally sourced, precisely measured. Expect a silent protest.
Maybe a single accusing kibble left on your pillow.
Exactly. And heaven forbid the litter box isn't pristine. Oh, you will know.
Their perfectionism, it covers everything. This week's Outlook, it just emphasizes that commitment to flawlessness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A minor transgression against established order, a single stray speck of dust,
The horror.
will be swiftly identified. Immediate rectification protocols initiated. The human responsible. Silently, yet intensely judged.
Always judged. Okay, Celestial Survey continues. Libra pets, September 23rd to October 22nd. How do the scales of indecision affect these charmers?
Libra pets. All about balance, harmony, right up until they have to actually decide something. Want to go for a walk? Yes, wait, maybe. Let me think about it. Stare blankly into space for 5 minutes.
The internal debate is constant, exhausting to watch.
It really is.
That quest for equilibrium often comes out as, well, delightful, but maybe infuriating indecisiveness, weighing every option, even between two identical squeaky toys.
But their desire for peace makes them good mediators sometimes between other pets.
Yeah, though maybe they're subtly manipulating things to their own advantage, too.
Probably. And they are the ultimate charmers. They love you, they love your guests, they'll try to convince the mail carrier to adopt them.
Everyone's a friend.
Until it's treat decision time, then all bets are off.
Their affable nature works as long as things are fair and, aesthetically pleasing. This week's horoscope captures that struggle perfectly.
Indeed. Confronted with the overwhelming dilemma of selecting between two equally appealing options, a period of profound internal deliberation will commence.
Profound.
This epic struggle may well consume the majority of the day, ultimately culminating in a hopeful, yet slightly desperate, glance towards their human for divine intervention.
Please just choose for me. Okay, let's peer into the mystery. Scorpio pets. October 23rd to November 21st. What enigmatic energies are swirling around these intense little beings?
Scorpio pets, the secret agents, they just have this air of mystery. Every glance feels like an interrogation.
Totally.
You feel like they know your deepest secrets, and they are not telling.
That intensity is palpable, isn't it? That stare from across the room. It's not just curiosity. It's like they're scrutinizing your soul.
Exactly. They live in this hidden inner world. Clandestine plots, unspoken motives. Where'd that missing sock go?
The Scorpio knows.
Will they tell you?
Absolutely not. That's classified information.
And their emotions run deep, like really deep, either intense devotion
or simmering resentment. When they love you, it's fierce, almost possessive.
But trust them.
Yeah.
Well, maybe check your shoes before putting them on.
Just saying. Maybe wear extra thick socks for a while. Their passions are profound. Loyalty, or let's call it displeasure. This week's horoscope hints at that shadowy side.
It does. A new covert observation post will be established in a previously undiscovered location.
Strategic.
From this vantage point, all human activities will be meticulously monitored and silently judged. Acquisition of classified information is imminent.
Always gathering intel. Okay, onward. Sagittarius pets, November 22nd to December 21st. What adventures are these free spirits getting into?
Sagittarius pets, the ultimate wanderers, the escape artists. If your pet has ever pulled off a daring escape from a supposedly secure area,
or just needs to explore every single nook and cranny?
Yep. You've likely got a sag, fences, merely suggestions to them.
Their boundless energy, their adventurous spirit. It's undeniable. The world is their oyster, right? They approach everything with enthusiasm and zero regard for consequences.
A muddy puddle, not an obstacle. It's an opportunity.
A suspicious hole in the fence. An invitation. Adventure awaits.
They have serious wanderlust. If they could hitchhike, they totally would. You might find them halfway to the next town, happy as anything.
While you're launching a frantic search party.
Exactly.
Their zest for life is infectious, though, even if it causes a few heart palpitations. This week's horoscope speaks right to that yearning for freedom.
It sure does. An unexpected portal to the unknown will present itself.
Ooh, mysterious.
The allure of uncharted territory will be irresistible. You must venture forth, regardless of potential repercussions.
Even if that portal leads directly into the laundry basket.
Especially then. Okay, let's turn to Capricorn pets, December 22nd to January 19th. What surprisingly responsible roles do these grounded earth signs take on?
Capricorn pets, the tiny CEOs. They approach life with this, seriousness that you wouldn't expect from something so fluffy.
They have goals, strategies, a long-term plan, probably involving maximizing treats and minimizing baths.
Absolutely. And their sense of duty is remarkable. They take on these self-appointed jobs. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Guarding the sofa from dust bunnies.
Hurting unsuspecting family members.
Supervising the robot vacuum to ensure peak performance.
Someone has to keep things running smoothly.
And they're surprisingly diligent. Especially when treats are on the line, they'll master commands super fast.
While maintaining that unwavering eye contact that just screams, okay, where's my payment?
Exactly. Immediate and substantial compensation expected.
Their work ethic, driven by tangible benefits, it's undeniable. This week's horoscope reflects that dedication perfectly.
Precisely. All designated tasks for the day will be executed with maximum efficiency and competence.
Yeah.
Consequently, a period of extended rest and self-congratulatory napping is deemed not only acceptable, but absolutely necessary.
You've earned it.
Always earn that nap. Okay, nearing the end. Aquarius pets, January 20th to February 18th. What delightful quirks define these oddities?
Aquarius pets, the glorious weirdos of the Zodiac. If your cat only drinks from the bathroom faucet,
or your dog serenades the toaster oven,
congratulations, you've got an Aquarius. Normalcy, not in their cosmic plan.
Their individuality, their love for the unconventional, it's just who they are. They have these bizarre habits, preferences defy all logic.
That expensive toy you spent ages putting together.
Ignored, completely ignored, in favor of a cardboard box or a sock.
Always the sock. And their fascination with random objects leads to some really perplexing behaviors, leaves you totally bewildered.
They're true free thinkers, marching to their own beat, a very weird beat.
They don't follow trends, they invent them, usually involving mild chaos and stealing small household items.
Their inner world must be fascinating and baffling. Their unique perspective, it's always there. This week's forecast hints at that originality.
It does. A novel and highly idiosyncratic game, the intricate rules of which will remain solely within the confines of your own brilliant and slightly unhinged mind, will be invented.
Makes perfect sense to them.
Attempts by your human to understand the objective will be met with patient yet utterly condescending bewilderment.
Like, why don't you get it, human? It's so simple.
Yeah.
Okay, finally, Pisces pets. February 19th to March 20th. What dreamy sensitivities do these watery wonders have?
Pisces pets, the gentle, soulful artist. They spend hours just gazing out windows, lost in thought.
Or maybe just watching a dust mote float by.
Could be. Either way, they have this aura, ethereal sensitivity.
Their empathy, their deep emotional currents, you really feel it. They just sense your moods, don't they?
Totally. Offer silent comfort when you're down, join in when you're happy, but quietly.
Almost mystically. And those big pleading eyes when you have a snack.
Pure Pisces, tapping right into your guilt reserves.
Master manipulators with those eyes.
They are the ultimate comfort providers, though, always ready with a nudge, a snuggle. And their intuition is almost spooky sometimes.
They just know when you need extra love,
or when it's the perfect moment to deploy the sad-eye begging technique for maximum treat potential.
Exactly. Their compassionate spirits, their intuition. It's really something. This week's horoscope gives us a peek into that rich inner life.
Absolutely. A vivid and deeply symbolic dream, likely involving a heroic quest for a particularly prized chew toy, will unfold.
Epic dream quest.
Upon awakening, the lingering echoes of this nocturnal adventure will inspire a spirited, albeit slightly disoriented, chase after your own tail.
Bringing the dream to life, or, just being dizzy.
So there you have it. Thanks to the cosmos, all those baffling behaviors.
Finally explain, cosmically, of course.
Yes, whether your pet is a dramatic Leo demanding constant worship,
or a Scorpio plotting sock redistribution.
You can now confidently point to the stars. Forget training. Consult the Zodiac.
Indeed. And let's not forget the real truth here. Whatever their sign, our pets are just brilliant at keeping us entertained.
Occasionally exasperated.
And always wondering what on earth they'll do next.
Well, thank you for joining us on this enlightening and, let's be honest, slightly bonkers journey through the Zodiac Zoo.
Until our next deep dive, may your treat jars stay full, may your nap times be gloriously uninterrupted.
And may the pet astrological forecast forever be in your favor. Farewell.